Hi, my name is Brittany, and I'm going to be your nurse today. I just like to take a couple minutes and talk about what you can expect through your recovery for your stroke, and then also some of the people who are going to be involved in your care directly. If you have any questions, please stop me and I'll answer any questions that you have, okay? So, since you had your stroke, I'm sure you've noticed you have some weakness on your one side. Um, what we are going to be doing is we're gonna try to make it a little bit easier for you with some tips and tricks to make it easier for you to walk, make it easier for you to stand, make it easier for you to balance, things like that. So, also, we want to make sure that we are not letting those muscles that are in that side that's weak get really deteriorated. So, we are going to make sure that we are moving those muscles as much as we can, even if we're not using those as much directly with your mobility. So we're going to help you start moving as soon as we can, as soon as it's safe. Okay. We'll work on things like sitting up, standing, walking, things like that can help you recover faster, as well as make sure that you don't get bed sores and things like that, and also pneumonia, because that's a big thing when you're kind of just hanging around in bed. So, a physical therapist is going to be coming in to help us mobilize you. So they are going to do a evaluation, let us know which things we need to work on with you, and um, what things we can do to help you get stronger. Then we are also going to have an occupational therapist. So they're going to help you with things like um, activities of daily living. So getting dressed, feeding yourself, using your arms and your legs. Um, well, physical therapy will also help you with your legs, but things like doing things for yourself. Um, they're going to, like I said, come up with a plan to help you be able to do that easier for yourself. Okay. Obviously, your safety is super important. So we want to make sure that we are doing things safely. We don't want you getting up out of bed by yourself currently until we kind of evaluate how you're going to be, or if you need an assistive device. I know you might not be used to that, but after the stroke, you might have to use one for a little bit. Also, we're going to make sure that you have some non-slip socks on so you don't slip and fall, because you might not be as steady on your feet as you were before the stroke again. We're also going to just make sure that your room is free of clutter. We're going to make sure that there's no tripping hazards. We're going to get rid of rugs, things like that, so that we can make your recovery easier for you. Um, Let me think. So, as far as who else is going to be on the team with you, helping you, you're going to have your doctor, your neurologist. He is going to be dealing with your medical treatment as well as checking on how things are going with you. And then nurses like me, we're going to be coming in, evaluating how things are doing, giving you your medications, um, doing assessments, helping you move as well as the physical therapist, and then obviously answer any questions that you might have for us. Like I said, the physical therapist is going to help you gain that strength back and mobilize you, and let us know what the safe way is to do that. And then also, they will let us know if you need a assistive device or not. Like I said before about the occupational therapist, they're going to be helping you to do things like bathing and things like that, helping you kind of get back into the group of things with that. We will also have a speech therapist come and evaluate you, just to make sure that things are okay as far as eating wise. Like you're gonna be able to swallow without aspirating. They're gonna help you with some of your speech. I know that your speech has kind of been a concern of yours, so they will help you with that, um, and help you kind of get that speaking back a little bit better. Then we have a dietitian. So a dietitian is going to make sure that all your meal plans are what they need to be as far as nutrition. Um, if you need something pureed, they'll be the ones to do that for us, to get it, if you need thickened liquids. So the speech therapist and then the dietitian will be the ones to kind of make that judgment call. Then we have the social workers or case managers. So they're going to be kind of in charge of getting your at-home stuff for you, making sure that you have the equipment you need to have, making sure that your services are set up, you have appointments set up. If you're going to be going to outpatient physical therapy, they'll make sure that is set up. They are kind of just like tie the strings together at the end. Do you have any questions for me about anything that I've talked about so far? Okay. So I'm just going to make sure that you kind of understand what we were going for here. So who will be the people who will help with your mobilization and do that assessment at first? So we know what we need to do as far as how to mobilize you safely, and also if you need an assistive device. Right, that'll be the physical therapist. And then do you know who will be the person who would evaluate your eating and kind of diet plan? Right, the dietitian, and then also the speech language therapist. Okay, perfect. Well, I appreciate your time. If you have any questions, please let me know. I know having a stroke is scary, but I feel like with a good team, we can get you back to hopefully a little bit closer to baseline. Thank you very much.